What's good, guys? SimFBallCritic here. Definitely appreciate you stopping by the channel. And I want to welcome you to a new series I'm going to try to keep going, guys. It is called Freestyle Fridays. Now, no, I will not be freestyling in terms of music. I know some of you guys may have been scratching your head on that. But basically, what it will be is myself going into the PSN, PlayStation Store, and just choosing a game that's free to play. And just popping it in, downloading it, or what have you, whatever I got to do to play the game, and just run with it. And I'm gonna be choosing games, here and there, and because it's not a whole lot of games right now, you may see some of these games repeat. But basically, Freestyle Fridays will just be, first of all, me looking for free games, going in and playing them, and taking them for what they are, no critiques or anything like that. And then going forward, as it starts to slow down as far as free games, it'll just be me just playing games again, like with no critiques or anything like that, just free for all playing. But right now, we're just gonna focus on the free games. Now, the game that you're looking at right now is called Blacklight Retribution, and I believe this is actually a beta. It is free, for you guys who have the PS4, definitely go in and download it, and just play around with it, man. Let me know what you think about it. What I'm basically showing you here is the customization. Now, I believe that you can pay for some of this stuff. If you look in the right-hand corner there, down at the bottom there where it says Mini Mart, I believe the stuff that's in yellow would be your own funds. I'm not 100% sure on that. And I believe that the red is points that you actually earn as you play the game, because as you can see, I have points there. And obviously, I haven't played the game that long, but I have accumulated some points. So like I said, I think the yellow, the Mini Mart part might be your own money. I'm not sure, guys. For you guys out there who've actually played this game or veterans on this game, maybe you could tell us a little bit about that. And as you can see, it has quite a bit of customization here. Even right here, you can customize your taunts or what have you. So I thought that was kind of funny. Now, this game has several modes. Not a whole lot. It's not deep, like your Call of Duties or Battlefield, things like that. But it has some of your basic modes. What you're going to see next right here, I'm playing in practice. This is a full practice mode that you can go in. It's not a test range or anything. It's basically just, like a scrimmage, if you will. You can actually dive in, and I believe it takes you into team deathmatch. I can't remember whether or not you had access to the other modes in practice. I think it's just this one mode. But I'll let you take a look at a little bit of this. Now, what it does have is it does have capture the flag. It has kill confirm, domination, team deathmatch, as well as deathmatch, which would be just like your free fall. So, it may not have a plethora of different modes, but, I would have to go out on a limb and say it basically has the modes that most people play in terms of these shooters, with some exceptions. But, again, guys, it's a free game, so what do you expect? All right, so just taking a look at some of the gameplay here, I'll give you some of my opinion. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to me. It reminds me of, again, something like a Killzone or a Halo. Right here now, I'm playing in the team deathmatch, and this is outside of practice, so this is the actual match. You're going to see it for yourself. I'm not that good at it yet. Shooting all over the place. And I have a bad habit, guys. I have a bad habit of drawing down the sights all the time. I forget to use hipfire, which is definitely, more beneficial in certain scenarios. But like I said, man, I'm getting used to this game. But even in Battlefield, I have a bad habit of doing that. So again, just to talk about what I feel about this game, I like it. It's a lot of fun. It reminds me of a Killzone or a Halo or one of those games, even like Titanfall. Even though I haven't played Titanfall, but there's this thing called a hard suit, and it's basically like a big robot type of feature, type of guy that you can get into and walk around and shoot, with him. So it kind of borrows from Titanfall a little bit with that aspect, even though the guy's a little smaller. He's not, enormously tall or anything like that. You might see it in this gameplay, I'm not sure. But it is, one of those robot gun type of men that you can get into and walk around and shoot. So, seems like the game is borrowing elements from a lot of different areas, so you can definitely appreciate that. But yeah, man, try it out for yourselves, guys. Let me know what you think about it. I think for the most part, the hit detection is pretty good. Sometimes it does feel like I have to shoot several times. But then there's times where, you know, I shoot a guy very quickly. You know, I get a quick headshot and he goes right down. The controls feel good. Feels a little clunky because I think it's because of the futuristic style of play. You know, even when you're in a sprint, you can hear where it's like clunk, clunk, clunk. You know, like, you know, his feet is really hitting the ground. Where if you're just in a regular walk, you don't hear that. So they do a good job at, you know, kind of transitioning that, letting you know that you're actually in a sprint mode. Sight seemed to pretty good. You know, I haven't tried out too many of the weapons yet because I'm just ranking myself up here. But, you know, for the most part, it's good, man. You know, the graphics aren't that bad. You know, they aren't the best. You know, of course, it's not like a Battlefield 4 type of graphics. But the graphics really aren't that bad. You know, I can't really complain too much. And like I said, guys, you know, my expectations are not extremely high when I'm playing a free game. But it is what it is. You know, I don't really have much more to say about it other than the fact that it's a lot of fun. You know, I'm having some fun with this game. And it's definitely a benefit that I'm already taking advantage of with having a PlayStation 4 and, you know, PS Plus or whatever it's called, you know, allowing you to be able to download the free games, you know, definitely benefiting from that. Oh, one other feature I wanted to point out there, I almost forgot. As you can see there in the menu, you have the option to spectate the game. You can even do that after you're killed. You know, you can spectate the other guys and see what they're doing. But it's about to wrap up here, guys. The host is about to drop, so let me know what you think. Every Tuesday night, the Sim Perspective Radio Show, the show for the Sim Gamer. Give us a call at 347-202-0388. And don't forget, come check me out over at www.SimFBallCritic.com.